While the aerial warfare of World War I is often associated with dogfights and reconnaissance missions, German bombers also played a significant role in targeting Britain during the conflict. The strategic use of German bombers, primarily Zeppelins, brought a new dimension to the war, introducing the threat of aerial bombardment to British soil and leaving a lasting impact on the civilian population. Early aerial warfare. At the outset of World War I, aircraft were primarily employed for reconnaissance purposes, with both sides realizing the potential for gaining an advantage through aerial observations. However, as the war progressed, military strategists on both sides recognized the potential of bombers to disrupt enemy infrastructure and instill fear among civilians. Zeppelins, the silent menace. The German military, seeking to capitalize on technological advancements, introduced Zeppelins, large, rigid airships, as bombers capable of carrying substantial payloads of bombs. These silent giants of the sky became a menacing presence over British cities and coastal areas, conducting nocturnal raids that instilled terror in the civilian population. The 10th German Air Raid on Britain. The 10th German Air Raid on Britain, occurring during World War I on September 24, 1916, marked a significant moment in the history of aerial warfare. This raid, conducted by a fleet of German Zeppelins, targeted London and the surrounding areas. The attackers, led by Heinrich Matthew, aimed to disrupt British morale and exert pressure on the home front. Strategic targets and civilian impact. The German bombers focused on strategic targets, including industrial complexes, military installations, and transportation hubs. However, the imprecise nature of bombing technology at the time often led to unintended civilian casualties. The raids had a profound impact on British morale, as civilians faced the reality of a new form of warfare, one that transcended traditional battlefields. British response and countermeasures. The threat posed by German bombers prompted a rapid response from the British military and civilian authorities. Anti-aircraft defenses were bolstered, searchlights were employed to spot incoming aircraft, and efforts were made to develop effective fighter planes to intercept the Zeppelins. Despite these countermeasures, the early years of aerial warfare saw limited success in defending against the German bombing raids. Legacy and lessons learned. The German bombers over Britain in World War I left a lasting legacy, influencing the development of air defense strategies and shaping public perceptions of aerial warfare. The terror instilled by the Zeppelin raids contributed to the evolution of air raid precautions, emergency response protocols, and the development of more advanced anti-aircraft technology in subsequent conflicts. The German bombers over Britain during World War I, particularly the Zeppelin raids, marked a pivotal moment in the history of aerial warfare. The 10th German Air Raid on Britain serves as a poignant example of the evolving tactics and technologies that emerged during the conflict. The raids not only brought the war to the home front but also laid the groundwork for the strategic bombing campaigns that would define future conflicts.